We did it! We destroyed the spaceship! Finally! Boom! Yeah, we did it!
Confirmed. Heavy combat helicopter is down.
Woo!
That's all for our work here today, 621. Here's
Yeah.
the call sign from that license you picked up.
Oh, it took me frickin' 1.5 hours to get the ship. Okay, license code Raven. Easy wreck in the contaminated city, whatever. Register, yeah. Call sign Raven, affiliation independent. Let's do it.
Raven. That's your new name here on Rubicon.
Finally did it. Whew. I hope this game's gonna save automatically, so base pay 170,000 for this. Illegal entry, bonus pay nothing. Expenses 81,000. Repair costs 63,000. Ammunition costs 17,000. Everything is expensive. Income 88,000. Okay.
Coral, a sublime substance. Discovered on Rubicon, a planet on the frontier of developed space. For a time, coral was a revolutionary energy resource and data conduit, poised to transform human society by leaps and bounds. They called it the Fires of Ibis, a storm of flame that tore through the stars, leaving lethal contamination in its wake. Coral, the kindling, was thought to have been utterly consumed, forever lost. However, on Rubicon, the embers continued to burn. Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
Alright, this is part 3.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is Allmind, the mercenary support system. Welcome back, Raven.
Looks like you passed the authentication. Raven. That's who you are now, here on Rubicon. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
This notification follows restoral of access privileges. Allmind provides a combat training simulator to support its mercenaries. Your license was in a suspended state. Perhaps you may need a refresher. As an added incentive, completion of the exercises will be rewarded with AC parts. You stand to benefit regardless.
Following feature is now available. Sortie. Okay, following feature available. AC design. Not bad. AC design, and so I guess this is the shop or something. The weapons shop for the robot, I guess. Display license menu is F. Edit name. That's me. Edit emblem. See what kind of emblems we have. Oh wow, look at these. That's a cool one, okay. Then we have a chessboard piece. This one here. That's a grenade, bullets, a target practice. Let's see what we have in here. Then we have the melanoid, okay. Furlong dynamics. Boss, Elcano, Foundry and the Takigawa. So I might go with, I like this one here, this one looks pretty cool, so we'll go with that one. What I got for archives was that. Review data logs acquire on missions from the archives menu. Okay, tips. From the tips menu, review the tutorials seen in the training and check basic gameplay information. Okay, we got the basic controls here. Basic controls. We got targeting controls. I think we did that in part 1. Target assist, okay. Advantage of disabling target assist. So you can disable target assist. When target assist is disabled, target tracking will benefit from improved performance, and you will have full control over which direction your autocannons move. And autocannons, AC is normally autocannons. Consider situational use of target assist and look for opportunities to take full control of your targeting within the level of proficient mercenary. Okay, then we got the repair kits. Use repair kits to repair your AC and recover AP armor points. Repair kits can be used up to 3 times. Okay, then we have the EN consumption. Some action that is enemy and are disabled, EN is depleted. EN is energy, okay? Energy replenishes rapidly when grounded. I didn't notice that energy was replenishing when I was grounded, when I fought the boss, when we blew up that helicopter. I didn't notice replenishing anything. Anyway, never mind. Quick boost lets you instantly accelerate in any direction, okay? Assault boost, what's that? Use assault boost to move rapidly in the direction that the camera is facing. Nice. Evasive aerial maneuvers. Hold space, ascent and control button. Assault boost. Explosive attacks have a blast radius and even, I think you can read that out for yourself, sir. Vertical catapult here. System abnormality. Camera disruption, was that easy? System abnormality, camera disruption. Cameras are impeded by a jamming effect, reducing lock-on range. Okay. System functionality can be restored by escaping the area of effect. What else do we have down there? A couple of other things. Vertical catapult. Yeah, we've seen that. Evasive maneuvers, okay. Explosive attacks have a blast radius of even. If you dodge the initial hit, it's easy to get caught by the blast if you remain on the ground. Vertical catapult, we've seen that. That is something like you jump on a catapult and you jump, you get catapulted up into the air. Yeah, system abnormality shock. A sudden overload forces a charge of the AC's electrical systems, resulting in unavoidable damage. Arm units. Hand weapons can be installed to the left and right arm unit of the AC. These weapons range from machine guns and other small arms to heavier weapons such as the bazookas that offer a high firepower at the cost of forcing the AC to assume fire stance. Okay. Black units. Black units, what's that? Shoulder weapons can be installed to the left and right back unit of an AC. These weapons include missile launchers, which can be used during movement, as well as heavy weapons like cannons that are too large to be held in the hand. Okay. Heads. one of the components that constitute an AC frame. Hit influence system abnormality, resistance, and scan performance, okay? That's the core, one of the components that constitute the AC frame. Cores apply adjustments to the performance of the inner parts, namely the boosters and generators. They are also AP and... Okay, arms. One of the components that constitute the AC frame. Arms influence the AC's hand weapon carrying capacity and precision of the predictive fire for the range weapons, okay? Legs influence the overall loading capacity for the AC and mobility of the ground movement. There are multiple types of legs units with different behavior for jumps. Boosters. However, be aware that higher performance boosters tend to consume greater and greater amounts of energy. Your choice of booster determines the speed of the AC movement speed, okay? What's that? FCS, an FCS fire control system, okay, so that is what that is. Fire control system greatly influences the AC offensive performance. Your choice of FCS determines target tracking at close, medium, and long range. Probably for missiles, right? Yeah, it says it on their range after the time it takes to achieve missile lock on or multi-lock. Cool. And then you have the generators. Your choice of generators influences the range of parts that can be installed to your AC and determines EN, energy capacity, and recovery speed. When selecting parts, make sure that you... Right. Alright. What is this down here? Nothing, okay. AC design. What's that? Assembly? Assembly. Okay, customize AC assemblies using the parts you have available at the assembly menu. When assembling an AC, ensure that your build keeps within the maximum weight and energy load parameters. V open head menu. Display tutorial. What's our contextual help? AP value of all frame parts. Defensive performances, average defense rating against the various damage types. Attitude stability, the maximum loads of AC's attitude system can support. This is the total attitude stability value of the frame parts. The higher the value, the less likely the AC is to stagger, okay? Maximum speed during boost movement. Higher booster thrust and lower overall weight of the AC. This value, okay? The AC cannot 30 of this value exceeds the limit. The OS upgrade weight control can bypass this restriction. The AC cannot okay. How much money do we have? AP, what can you do down here? AP, boost speed, we might be able to upgrade that. Let's go back and see what do we have in paint? AC, cosmetic adjustments from the paint menu. With coloring, okay. The head, we can yeah, they're not weathering. Okay, we can put some weathering on it, okay. The patterns, Pattern design. Oh wow, cool. Nice patterns. I like these patterns. Army patterns, okay. These are cool army patterns. That one looks pretty cool. I like, they all look good. That one there, 15. Let's put that one on. I guess we can change the colors of the patterns. Yeah, we can change the color of the patterns over there. How cool is that? Wow. So let's go at... I like the... Where's that blue one? That one. That's a gold one. Let's go with that one. Yeah, I think we can change them that way as well. Those ones here. We can change them. Look at that. We can. I know that from Farming Simulator 25 that you can paint tractors this way. Confirm that. Okay, nice. Then we can come in. This color cannot be used with the current selected pattern. We can do this color here. That is these stripes here. Wow, cool. And we can go with this color here. With black down here, all the way, okay. That's pretty cool. Nice. Size, medium, what's that? Okay, large, medium and small. No, that's pretty cool. I think I'll stick with medium, right? That looks pretty cool. We can't turn the robot. The core, let's check the color on that one. Pattern. Let's put a design pattern on that one. Probably that one there, right? Alright, arm. Is that design 15? Yep. Let's go with that one. What's this device? Optional. Support. Oh wow! Look at that. Discard now. You can change the parts inside the robot. Cool. Colors, I mean. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? Okay, pattern, I guess. Let's go with that one. Size, small. That's a good pattern. Okay, you can change the pattern color on that one. Cool. Alright, what's this? Okay, you can put colors on the gun, I guess. Or can you? I don't know if that will if that will work or not. Okay, you can choose the colors there as well, okay. Let's see if we can do patterns on the gun. Yes, we can put patterns on the gun, look at that. Yes, that's pretty cool. You can change the pattern color. Cool. That's pretty cool, man. The left army unit, you can put the device. Wow, cool. Reflections, okay. Let's put some reflections on them. I wonder, can you put reflections on a robot? Guys. Reflections. Okay, I think it's applied. Is it? Paint pattern. Yeah, it's applied. Looks cool. Nice. Save and discard and what? Save, edits. Okay, decals. What do we have for decals? Apply emblems to your possession and user created images to your AC decals. Okay, we can put these presets on them. Wow, cool! Look at that. That's amazing. This game is amazing. Okay. We can use for Snapmatic, for Snap on, okay. Confirm. What do we have here? Can we rotate that, I wonder? Reset size. Confirm, okay. Nice. Save and quit. Okay, then we have the core, we can do that as well. We already have one on there. Okay. We already have one on there. We can. Can you make that smaller? Can you make it smaller? And we can do it here with the legs also. We can put an emblem on it, okay? Image editor, what's that? Okay, combine preset pieces to create original images. From the image editor, created images can be applied to ACs as decals or used as emblems. If online, you can upload images you have created to receive a share ID that can be shared with other players. Nice. And you can also download other players' images as well. I don't. Okay. Those are the images. Let's see what we can do here. Picker. Okay. Nice. Presets. Where we can choose different colors. User is. Okay, we can change the size on it, look at that. Okay. Q and E is the angle. R is invert. And K is the opacity. $100. Okay. Display settings is Shift plus R. Shift plus. Okay, you can with Shift plus F you can get rid of the grid. Okay. Shift plus R? What does that do? Show piece. Edit gradient, what's that? Alright, so those are the things you can do in there. Pretty cool. An image editor, what's that? Manage AC assemblies, appearances, settings, and other AC data. Save and load AC assemblies and cosmetic settings from the AC data menu in order to load AC data. I'm going to end the video here. This is part 3. Thanks for watching. I hope you've liked this video. We're going to continue this in the next one, which is going to be part 4. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.